Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today I wanted to talk about how teenagers are portrayed on TV. As a teenager, I'm 19, not 20 yet, so I'll be milking out any relatable teen content I can get. I don't know if I necessarily relate too much to the teenage representation we have on TV nowadays. One reason why is, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or if this is just me being weird, but I've noticed that teenagers on TV, not in real life, will sneak out through their bedroom windows or sneak boys in through their bedroom windows, and I'm just like, what? And to be fair, yes, a lot of the times in mainstream media when teenagers sneak out, they're, creeping down the stairs quiet as a mouse, and then as they're about to turn the doorknob to escape, their parent goes,
"Cindy, is that you?"
And then, the teen is all like,
Dad, I'm me.
Are these houses just designed so that people can come in and out of the house via second-story windows? I mean, you wouldn't think so because, that's what doors are for. And just by, general observation, every house I've been to or seen, you can't just enter and leave through your bedroom window unless you have a super tall ladder or you're just willing to break all your bones. Hello? Hey, babe. Hi. 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 I really want to see you, so could you sneak me in through your bedroom window? I'm outside right now, hiding in your garden shed. Listen, Zach, I don't know how many times I have to tell you. Come on, babe, I want to do it just once, please, like they do it in the movies. Zach, just go in through the door, like a regular person, okay? My parents aren't even home. I went along with this the past 4 times you tried to do it, and guess what? Last time you shattered your tailbone and broke your femur in half. It's just not possible. Please, just go in through the front door. But it's so cute and romantic if I come in through the window. I didn't think it was that cute or romantic when I saw you with your leg snapped in half covered in vomit. My vomit. Because I threw up when I saw you, because your leg was shaped like a boomerang, okay? Listen, movies aren't real life. Movies can be real life, okay? Like Avatar. Avatar isn't real. What? How could you think Avatar was real? It wasn't a documentary? I think we need to break up. Another thing about teenagers on TV that I don't necessarily relate to is the fact that teenagers on TV seem to get embarrassed by just anything their parents do. Sure, if any demographic is most likely to be embarrassed by their parents, it's probably gonna be teenagers. But in my case, I never really felt so embarrassed about my parents to the degree that teenagers in TV and film did. It just seems like on TV that anything a parent does, anything at all, it just puts their teenage daughter or teenage son into a paralyzing state of shame where they're only capable of going, "Ugh, mom," or "Ugh, dad." Mom? What's wrong, honey? Oh my god, did you really just ask me that? You're so embarrassing. I'm not doing anything, I'm just on Pinterest. You're literally so lame, parents, am I right? Who are you talking to?
None of your business, Mom. Ugh!
Can I have a life? You're just so embarrassing. I'm just sitting here. Ugh, Mom, I know I have eyes. I wish I didn't though, so I wouldn't have to see how embarrassing you are. Where are you going? To get your father to finally sign the adoption papers because I can't do this anymore. I don't know, I just find this trend in media especially funny just because, growing up, I hardly remember getting embarrassed by my mom. I was the one embarrassing her. The roles were reversed. Mom, look at this dance I made up. I told you not to call me Mom in public. I know my mom is probably watching this video, so. And if she isn't, Mom, why aren't you watching? Why aren't you supporting your daughter? Now, this one specific portrayal of teenagers in TV is probably the one I relate to the most. Least. I meant to say the least. Relate to the least. Don't you love when you mean to say something and you just say the opposite? And what I relate to the least is when, a teenager's parents are home. I just did it again. I meant to say not home. When they're not home. Why do I keep saying the opposite of what I'm actually meaning to say? What I relate to the least is when a teenager's parents are away from home for the weekend or whatever, and then they throw a huge party and the whole school is invited. Of course, I'm sure there are some teenagers who would do something like that, but we're not talking about other teenagers. We're talking about me, because I'm the star of this channel. That's right, me, and only my opinion matters here on youtube.com/notevenemily. I just feel like so many of these teenage shows and movies are actually written through the lens of like a 40-year-old man who thinks they know what teenagers act like and thinks they know what teenagers want, when really I don't. Because I personally just don't really get the appeal of inviting over dozens and dozens of rowdy teens just invading your space and making a mess and, I don't know, spilling things, misplacing things. Like, if someone literally moved something like 2 inches, I would be like, get out. You know, maybe I'm just not specifically relating to this trope or stereotype or whatever, because I don't know, maybe I'm not like a normal teen. You know, maybe she's a little quirky or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Comment if you agree. I can't relate. So I heard that your parents aren't gonna be home this weekend. Yeah. You know what that means? No. Party at Emily's house! Sorry, quick interjection. I also don't understand why teenagers did this in movies. Like, some random kid just shouts,
Party at Ryan's house!
and then everyone else in the cafeteria is like,
Yeah, for sure. Dope, I'll be there.
like, first of all, does everyone in the school just know who Ryan is? And second of all, everyone just knows his address? Like, do we even know what time we're supposed to be there? Like, I don't know how some guy just shouts, party at Ryan's, and then it actually happens and people show up. Like, I'd be sitting there like, who the heck is Ryan? Where does he live? What time is the party at? Are there gonna be snacks there? Is there a theme? Like, give me more information. I don't know. Just continuing on with the skit. Party at Emily's house! Shh! Don't do that. Why not? I mean, your parents aren't gonna be home, which means that it's time for a party. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, seriously, Emily, it's just teenage rule of thumb to have a party when your parents are away. I mean, I can't. You know, my pet just got diagnosed with, diabetes. You have a pet?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, what kind of pet do you have?
Oh, you know, capybara.
You should have just said dog.
I know.
Okay, but seriously, like, it's a Friday night. How could you not want to party? It's in our teenage blood. You know, it goes partying, getting lit, getting turned up, family, juuling in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven, friends, school.
I have other plans.
Like what?
Don't give the roaster crush. Don't give the roaster crush. Don't give it to... She should have gave it to Ben. To Ben.
Play Cars 3.
Cars 3. Not Cars 1 or 2. Cars 3. Quiero Cars Tres. Tres. Yeah, por favor. Getting insulin for my capybara.
The last thing I would like to touch on about teenage portrayal in media is the fact that lots of the times teenagers are played by like 25 to 32-year-olds. It's ridiculous. You know, it's gotten to the point where when I see an actual 16-year-old actor, I think he looks 11 because I've just gotten so accustomed to the idea that a sophomore in high school is supposed to look like a 25-year-old with a backpack. You know, if you look at Vampire Diaries or Pretty Little Liars or what's that show with the, what's his name? It's like Juggin. Riverdale. They have fully grown adults playing high school students, and it's actually kind of a big problem. Because, you know, growing up, I'd always see these teenagers, right, on TV, and I don't know, kind of feel a little bad about myself. Because, you know, I was supposed to be around these characters' ages, but I really didn't look like them because, you know, they had bodies with curves and weren't shaped like an uncooked strand of spaghetti. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to touch on that quickly too. I was gonna make a full video about that, but then I decided I didn't want to do the work. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, like. Thumbs up and like means the same thing. You know what? Whatever. Do it twice. I don't care. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn my notifications on. Yada yada yada. Did that seem natural? Because I'm trying to become like a real actual YouTuber. So I'll just leave you guys with that. So until next time. Gibby, come here.
handsome, handsome boy. Say hello to the internet, you handsome, handsome boy. You were born to be a star. Yes, you were.
Oh, there's a spider right there. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's a spider right there and I don't even care. Ew. Oh my god. Oh no. All right. Oh god. I have very horrible joints for a 19-year-old. It's like in our teenage blood, you know, it goes partying, getting lit, getting turned up. Ow, I just hit my shin. Mom, look at this dance I made up. Mom, look at this dance I made up. Mom, look at this dance I made up. Stop. I looked in the camera. I looked in the camera again. Oh my god, I can't do this.